Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Bihi asta'inu fi jami'il umur. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Welcome to East Africa Board of Directors meeting to transform East African countries into climate smart countries of our planet. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Ignis.
Bauxite, this is aluminium ore. We've got iron ore, and iron ore of 3 or 4 types.
Okay.
We've got magnetite, and ametite.
Correct.
We've got of that.
Correct.
And also we've got coal, oil, but people are not aware of these things. We've got oil in Tanzania.
Yeah,
so
fine.
Not a wicked on it.
I think
oil.
I 100% agree with all the resources which we have available.
Yeah.
And in Tanzania as well as neighboring DRC. DRC is famous for gold and diamond resources and everything else. But like you mentioned, there are a lot of things available in Tanzania which people are not aware of. Okay. So now what we are doing
the
is
problem
this.
Is that in the
What we are doing is this, that we have a technology now, okay, and our joint venture partner, Chalfu International, has the technology to scan the countries.
Yeah.
Okay, we are scanning the complete Sierra Leone to find out what is in each and every square meter of Sierra Leone. So we exactly know the location. Okay, so in the similar way, we will be scanning Kenya, we will be scanning Tanzania, Uganda, DRC, and all the block of East African block. So that way we exactly know what resources are available where, and then how in a climate smart manner utilize that resource.
Yeah,
that is very important.
Fortunately, in Uganda, our neighbor Uganda, they have already started dealing with this oil.
Yeah.
But in Tanzania, we've got 4 regions that have been discovered. There are a lot of oil.
Correct.
So there's a need of waking up on it, and you are welcome. And I think it is the time now to do something about
now
this.
I think
I
have a statement to make.
Yeah.
I have a statement to make. Okay.
Yes.
The largest oil resource which we have available in Africa, which is already been available, it's a very famous resource, and that resource is BLCO, Bonny Light Crude Oil, which is best oil in Africa. And now what is happening is this, that since now oil is not a preferred medium of fuel, or it is considered to be an element which is hurting the climate. All right. So we really don't want, for our company, we don't want to really talk about exploring any more oil. Whatever oil is available currently, we need to transform that current available oil, from Middle East, from Africa, and whole of ships are loaded with oil. They don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
Okay, because the market has gone down, the demand has gone down of oil because of COVID-19, and the oil industry is really in a very big mess. So what we are doing now is this, that we are transforming all the available petroleum resources into climate smart fuel, so that that fuel, when it is used in aircrafts as well as the bunker fuel, doesn't hurt the climate.
Yeah, instead of oil, we've got gas, a lot of gas.
Ambassador, we are continuing the meeting, the next session. Please join that. Yeah, same link. Okay, please join. Ambassador was there. So I think, I agree with you. So what we are talking about is this, that
natural gas,
gas, and all other forms, whatever is available. So we have got a best expertise. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we will actually
When
utilize all the natural resources which is available, and the beauty of everything would be that nothing will be exported.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't want to export anything out of our country, to China and to a lot of other places, because we want to develop the end product right in our country.
Yeah.
Because exporting is a big waste, right? So like you mentioned, bauxite, so we will be making aluminium,
bauxite,
right in our country, in our industrial parks.
Yes. And
that's the plan.
We've got diamond. We've got diamond. And we've got graphite.
Okay.
I think graphite is environmental friendly. For making, I think they can make batteries and what? Yeah. Lot of.
I think every mineral can be utilized, Ignas. But idea is this, like I said, that
Yes.
I don't want to get the mineral out of the land and export it. I will get the mineral out of our land in a climate smart way, and I will set up the value addition facility right there. So there is no waste. End product, for instance, an end product which is made in China, there is no point in shipping tons of that material to China to make a very small chip which they make out of that tons of raw material. So what we will simply do is get that plant which makes that chip into Tanzania, where the raw material is. It's very cost effective to just get the whole plant out there. So we are not interested in shipping tons of raw materials, long distances, which is inefficient. So all the manufacturing facilities, which manufactures the end products, will come into our country, where the natural resource exists. Okay, so like in Sierra Leone, to give you an example, in Sierra Leone and in Tanzania, we'll do the same thing. Yeah. In Sierra Leone, in Freetown, we will be setting up the best refinery, gold refinery available in the world today. It will be better than Mitsubishi and Metalor, because it will be a climate smart refinery, which we will set up in Freetown. So we don't have to really ship our, door gold and rough diamonds, long distances to Dubai and Japan and everywhere. We will simply do the value addition right there in Freetown.
Yeah, I've got a question.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
For instance, we've got a lot of iron ore.
Okay.
For building constructions.
Right.
Yeah? Iron bars and what we can use with this magnetite.
Okay.
But we don't have smelters. Yeah. But if we do have smelters, we would have do that within the country.
We do that.
And even the manufacturing industries for motor vehicles and what we could have done here within the country. But we don't have that industries.
I have just summarized, Ignas.
Construct those industries.
Ignas, yes. I have just summarized that okay, I like iron. I like iron because Dr. Paul Olivier's climate smart gasifiers can be made out of that, high profile, high performance stainless steel. So we want to really utilize your iron, make that into high performance stainless steel, so that we can make this gasifiers, which is the integral part of our Sam's Wheel of Life Farm School kitchen, basically. And that gasifier will be utilized in all homes of, which we are building. So that is the industry which I'm very interested in transforming all iron ore into stainless steel, and that stainless steel will be utilized to make our gasifiers, which Dr. Paul Olivier has designed. Okay, so I don't have any issues with iron. Iron is required everywhere. Okay, and we will transform that iron processing facility into a climate smart facility, and we will be making climate smart products, building products, and anywhere where iron is needed. And I need a lot of iron, because I'll be making this gasifiers, with that iron. Okay?
Yeah, we got a lot of it.
Wonderful. So we will set up the benchmark facility in Tanzania, basically to manufacture these gasifiers right there where the ore is.
Okay.
Okay.
So I will be starting organizing for the sites.
Please do.
Yeah.
Please do. I'm very, very interested in, iron ores.
I'll be organizing.
Yeah, please do that. So Dr. Wilfred
I'll give you feedback after 2 days.
Please.
I'll give you feedback after 2 days about the sites for iron ore.
Correct.
And also, I would like to say about to speak about the sites for Wheel of Life farm schools,
right?
University campus towns, and health centers.
Okay.
All that sites are available. We don't have a problem of land here. We've got enough land in Tanzania.
Wonderful.
Yeah, we've got enough land, no problem with land.
Correct.
So no matter how big the size we want, we'll get it. And I'm planning to see the Prime Minister. I've been told that he's coming in our region.
Okay.
But if it will take long, I'll go direct there in the office so that I can meet with him.
Okay.
And explain all these things. So that is my plan.
My recommendation is please work very, very closely with Dr. Winfred when we are, when you are meeting stakeholders in Tanzania, because you don't want to really waste a single second of those high dignitaries, and Dr. Winfred can probably take care of, making the presentation and doing everything very, very effectively. So don't go and meet the ministers, etc. of Tanzania alone. Coordinate closely with Dr. Winfred and go as a team.
Yeah, of course, that's what we've been talking. And my job will be very easy for that because I'll be doing duplicate of what Dr. Winfred is doing.
Correct. Exactly.
So my job there will be very easy.
Very, very easy.
Yeah, very easy.
Very, very easy. Definitely.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Whatever she's doing, I'm going to do the same.
Yeah, yes. I'm available for the group 24/7. I don't switch off my phone, so I'll be open to indulge and or to respond to any concern that informs the East African region.
So, like I said, Ignace, you don't have to really communicate with me or Ambassador Mokwenye. Yes. You have your single point contact in East Africa is Dr. Winfred. Okay, and Dr. Winfred is going to provide us the update.
I'll be doing that.
In every Friday at 10 p.m., we will have the update meeting. In that update meeting, we can, Dr. Winfred can then share, what is happening in East Africa, and Ambassador Mokwenye will be sharing what the progress of West Africa. So that way, things will be very efficient, and we don't actually duplicate our efforts. Like, Ignace probably sent me 25 emails with that presentation, which you made. So I don't want to receive 25 emails, and so you communicate directly with Dr. Winfred, and, anything related to East Africa, she's the leader, and, she will guide you, coach you, and then, she will be actually, coming back to us with the update as to what has happened in that week. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Make it very efficient.
Okay. That will be okay for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So any more inputs, Dr. Winfred, updates, which we were not able to complete in the previous meeting?
Yeah, I wanted to affirm about the funding for the funding you have set aside for the universities. I just want to confirm. You mentioned you have set aside $11 billion per country. Is that correct?
That is correct. What we are doing is this, that we have got a lot of bullion in Hong Kong. Okay.
Yes.
The minimum quantity of the bullion which our seller, sells is 200 metric ton. And the client which they are actually, their clients is central banks. So basically what we are doing is that, we will be actually providing our central bank of each country with that $11 billion worth of, SAM's holochain gold bars, you know, and then based on that gold bars, all the projects, all university budgets can be sort of enhanced by 5%, as well as, you know, all the citizens of East Africa will be enjoying inflation-free life by enhancing their local currency by 5%. So this is what, you know, and everybody will be opening their account in central bank. So it's a very, very lean kind of a process, which we are executing in Sierra Leone. So people exactly know how to do it. So we are on our way of, you know, taking care of it in Sierra Leone. And then the Sierra Leone model will be demonstrated in that climate smart conference, which we are planning to do in Freetown, will be shared with all African countries.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so that's a model. And let's actually now simply, you know, like I said, that Sierra Leone model can be localized in each African country, because nothing from one area can be duplicated exactly in a different area. You know, I mean, 39 states of Nigeria is very, very different from each other. 51 states of United States are, you know, miles apart from each other, although they are part of United States, you know. So that is the reason we want to really localize, you know, our program for each state of United States, for each state of Nigeria, and for each region of Africa, you know. So that is our model. So that is the only way of successfully really implementing the projects without any hurdles, because local people are enabled to do the projects in their community.
Yeah, that's very appropriate, because even in Kenya, you've been in Kenya, you know the regional diversity here.
I know.
We have counties,
very diverse.
Yeah, we have diversity within counties, and each county has its own appetite for projects.
Exactly. And this is what I love. This is what I love. And what we want to create is this. When we are creating a climate smart campus town, okay, basically all the communities which are present, you know, in Africa, 110 home self-sustaining community actually is built for each one of them. Since we are building 500 of these communities in a campus town, so our campus town is like United Nations. You know, every community, you know, culture and, you know, strength and weaknesses, etc., will be demonstrated out there, you know, because they will be living in their community. They will be operating the Wheel of Life farm school, their culture, their food, etc. will be, you know, they can do anything they want to do, like they do it in their community. So basically our climate smart campus town sort of becomes a United Nations, you know, of all the communities which are present. And I think probably there are more than 2,100 different languages spoken, and very, very, culture is very diverse in Africa, which I love, which I like. So that is, you know, the summary of the campus town also, that then all communities, you know, can be present over there. They acquire the current best technologies in education, etc. And then they go back to their own community and start duplicating the model.
Yeah, I like the concept of the community feeling, adapting the ownership of our programs.
Correct.
And it becomes very interesting. Because when you engage with the community, they own the project and they protect it and they support the project. So the government will be helping the government manage communities.
Exactly. So I think that our model has really been sort of self-sustaining, and it's not just me who has developed it. All the wisdom and experience of, you know, my 5,000 plus students and all my fellow professors, you know, in USA, Pakistan, Canada, Europe, etc., has participated in developing this model. So that's how this fail-proof model, you know, now exists for implementation.
This lineup of our partners is what has intrigued the government of Somalia. The minister is very excited. He says, all these partners, I think we would want, as a government, we would want to work to sign into the
Correct.
Because of the partners.
Positively. So we don't have to really, like, Dr. Winfred has summarized it now. We need zero marketing. Okay. No marketing. Don't need any marketing. Our product is needed by everybody. Every family needs our product. Every government needs our products and services. So we now have to focus on simply signing the agreements with the government and start the execution part. Basically, start training the local resources, and so that they can simply go and start building these communities with agility.
Then there's a question I would want to ask, and
Okay.
This one is a kitchen cabinet. Is the kitchen cabinet inquiry about the operational administrative costs? Do you have a budget for that?
Budget for climate smart kitchen?
I mean, I say this is a kitchen cabinet question, whereby every country now has an administrative function. Do you have a budget for administrative arm of our operations? Do you have a set budget for that?
Well, the budget is simple, simply that, okay, 28%, 21% as a matter of fact, because 7% we are dedicating it to the, education fund. So everything, every project which we do, in our pocket, 21% is coming, which is our administrative fund, which is our making sure that, every team member, working with us are super delighted.
Thank you. Thank you. That answers. I'm sure, me, I'm forthright. I'm sure everybody had that question and they didn't want to ask on the face. But sometimes it's good to be forthright so that for the everybody.
Unless you are really, every angle and every element of the project has to be, critically looked upon and then, answered so that, a solution which is fail-proof can be developed.
Okay.
And I have developed a fail-proof solution, which no company has in the world, because no company in the world gives 72% of their net profit to investors. We are doing it. We are dedicating 7% for the education fund, okay, and then we are only keeping 21%. No company does that, but that 21% for us, look at it, I mean, with 10,000 communities and schools and all the volume which we have, each one of our board member will be a trillionaire. I mean, the number like tells you that, right?
Yeah.
And that is the reason, Dr. Winfred, I have kept a very modest amount, okay? Like if anybody wants to join the board of director, okay, of our group companies, it is your company, it is Cycler, the requirement is 2 million PGC. I mean, 1 million PGC, which is 2 million Canadian dollars. That's the worth of a person who can become a director in our company. So if a person comes with 1 million PGC or 2 million Canadian dollars, then he qualifies to become a director in our company. Why? Because our company is operating $5 trillion per year of climate smart food business. Gold is separate. Gold and diamond and all other business is very separate. Just climate smart food business is $5 trillion a year.
Wow. Okay, Dr. Winfred, when are you ready to communicate Zoom meeting with the Somalia?
As soon as you are ready, because the minister is excited. I think instead of waiting until they come to Kenya, we can converge a Zoom meeting. Let me ask whether they will be ready tomorrow.
Okay. Okay, you can ask. Then, because we are ready to start operation movement by Monday, so I want everybody to be committed.
Yes.
This is a very welcome development, and we are fast moving. And for Nigeria, we also proposing same plan for 15,000 hectares for the smart campus, city campus. Then I think Sierra Leone is fully set up, ready to sign the documents with the government. By Monday, they will be meeting with the Supremo, which is the president. They will discuss this, and after that, we set up the central bank account where this gold 200 metric ton will be deposited. So I want everybody to be committed so that we can fast move in as from next week. Thank you.
Okay.
So I think finally what I need is Dr. Winfred from you and Ignace is when we are working with the university campuses, please look into their budgets, what kind of budgets they have, and what kind of funds which we need to really enhance. So once we have that idea, based on that, then Dr. Henry Mokwenye can sign the delivery schedule of those 200 metric ton tranches we need to get from Hong Kong.
Okay. That won't be difficult. I'll be able to respond back.
Just prepare one Excel sheet that these are the universities which we have accumulated the data for, which are present. Each university budget is this much, and based on that we can plan the enhancement of that budget by 5%.
Okay.
Okay, Ignace, same thing in Tanzania.
Okay, thank you, sir. I'll do the same. I've understood, sir.
Please.
Yes.
So
I'll do it very fast.
Any more updates, Dr. Winfred?
No, I would want the contact of Mark Freeman. I don't have his contact. Andres an email. I mean, Trevor number and email, Andres.
I will share that. I think he was part of the group also, and I don't know, probably because of his busy schedule, he was not able to participate in our meeting, but you directly can have one-to-one with him. I will share, his contact with you, and you can do a one-to-one meeting with him to see where he is and, when can we really incorporate, all three of us, basically, me, you, and Dr. Henry Mokwenye into the directorship of SAMS TQLMA Uganda. Okay, so get the update directly from him. I will provide you his contact information.
Yes.
You work directly with him.
Yeah. So the micro and small enterprise, they asked me whether at what point I'm gonna open dialogue direct with your office. And
so you can immediately start. That's a wonderful organization. Okay, and simply, we are ready to enroll all the SMEs which are in their network into SAMS TQLMA Club, and they can definitely, they are there to support the SMEs. If the SMEs need any help from that department, probably the department can sponsor them also, and make them the members of SAMS TQLMA Club, and we are on our way, in enhancing each and every SME which is part of that network.
Okay. All right.
So we will not be doing anything, on our own. Everything will be done by them because it is their domain. All right.
Yes.
And we will be simply enabling them to really, delight all the SMEs which are in their network.
Okay. Yeah, they have a big number. I think as of today might be 16 million or something like that.
Fine, no problems, no problems. Yeah. We don't have any issue in handling the numbers they have. Since we are talking about global SME enhancement or re-engineering, so SMEs of one country, and I think this organization can then become a model, because a similar kind of organization exists everywhere in each state of United States and in every country. So this is a SME, micro supporting organizations basically is a very powerful, sort of a medium for us to utilize to delight all the SMEs.
Okay.
It simplifies our work, right? Because they do all the work.
Yes.
We simply enable them.
Yeah, actually is I think is the most appropriate avenue even to get to the universities, because when we talk about empowering SMEs, it to be a very good link even to the rest of the universities. Because I have talked to them about it. They said, please, can we have a one-stop shop in our authority so that we can reach out even to the university? I said, yeah, why not? Because you have authority, you can use that to reach out to the universities.
So I agree with them, and I think really it simplifies the matter for us, because we really don't have to communicate with all the university campuses. They will do it.
Yes.
We simply, enable them to take care of everything.
Yeah.
So it simplifies our work quite a bit. So simply go ahead, sign an agreement with them and tell them that, okay, we are ready to, enable you to enable all the SMEs in their network. And then, they will be establishing the linkages with the universities, because we will be now linking the STEM graduates from the universities with the SMEs, which is part of our program.
Yes, exactly.
So the university domain is also their medium, they will do the work, with all the universities.
And also even TVET is under SME, the TVET program. So we have the numbers.
Wonderful.
We have the numbers.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited, Dr. Winfred, about that corridor you mentioned. Okay. And possibly China-Pakistan economic corridor. We are quite experienced with that. And that same corridor, which is happening from all the way from Gwadar to, the border of China, a similar kind of model, which is being done in Pakistan, can be duplicated in Africa also.
Yeah, I'll share with you immediately we are done with the Zoom. I'll share the details about the corridor. Their profile is online, and also the letters that they had given me to partner to look for partnership.
Sure thing. Finalize the contract with them. We are ready to execute. Okay, I mean, we don't have to really worry about it. You know the project. You simply sign an agreement with them and tell them that, okay, we will make sure that that corridor becomes a climate smart corridor.
It's a 32 billion USD project.
No problem. No issues at all. It's a pocket change for us.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. No issues at all. All right.
All right. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
So we conclude with that positive note that we are ready to execute all kinds of projects. Okay. Starting from a Wheel of Life Farm school in a university campus to a $2 billion, corridor, which we want to build in Africa.
Okay.
We are ready for both of them.
And within the corridor, I forgot to tell you, there is the biggest, the second biggest hydropower dam called the High Grade Force within the corridor.
Sure.
Yeah, but it's on the side of Kenya. It's a 1,000 megawatts.
Okay. Wonderful.
Yeah, it's within the corridor.
Wonderful. And I think that's what we love, because we want to really use renewable energy resource like water, air, sun, basically, to produce all our energy and not oil.
Okay, okay.
It perfectly fits with our climate smart model.
Yeah, I'll give it to you right now. We can commit ourselves and we move ahead, because if we champion that, the Kenyan government will table it with the African Union because of the other countries, which is a good thing for us.
Wonderful. And I think I'm authorizing you to just go ahead and, sign the contract. We are ready to, deliver.
Okay, thank you.
We are ready.
Okay.
Okay. And I think that will be, like you mentioned, a wonderful project to work on. One project, one corridor.
Yes.
And, that becomes a little exciting for us and exciting for,
Yes.
I think, all our investors also. And everybody would love to become a part of that project. And we say, okay, if the government is planning to complete the project in 10 years, we will do it in, 53 months.
Yeah, okay.
So that is the speed with which we can complete the projects.
Okay, okay, thank you very much.
Sure thing. All right, so with that positive note, we conclude this session. Again, with your permission, I will be sharing, the updates, with everybody, so that everybody knows where we are and where we are moving.
Okay, thank you very much, and have a good night, everybody.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.